According to a new Gallup World poll analysis, younger American men may be lonelier than young women and their counterparts in other wealthy nations. 25% of men ages 15 to 34 surveyed in the United States said they experienced loneliness during a lot of the previous day, compared to 18% of women in that age range, the polling firm reported Tuesday, citing aggregated data from 2023 and 2024. The finding offers a counterpoint to research showing a minimal gender loneliness gap. Across 38 higher-income democratic countries, a median of 15% of men who are that age said they experienced loneliness, suggesting a large gap between American men and their peers worldwide. The data underscore existing research showing that younger people broadly are more likely to be lonely and could help shed light on the debate about whether young men are lonelier than other Americans. Data from studies has suggested no difference between genders regarding loneliness, said Julianne Holt-Lundstad, a psychology professor at Brigham Young University who studies loneliness. However, the question has persisted in public discourse in recent years amid larger debates about politics and culture since the pandemic. As researchers attempt to understand the most recent changes in loneliness, the Gallup poll results are worth paying attention to and learning more about, said Holt-Lundstad, a member of the World Health Organization's Technical Advisory Group on Social Connection. The young part is extremely consistent with the data. The male part is exciting and intriguing, said. It is worth considering this data amongst the larger literature and paying attention to what we can learn from it. Loneliness has been prominent in public discourse since the pandemic, and research on the topic has proliferated in recent years. In 2023, U.S. Surgeon General Vivek H. Murthy issued an advisory warning that loneliness presents a severe public health threat and calling for societal change. Being lonely has been connected to various health problems, including heart disease, stroke, dementia, and other chronic illnesses. It also is distressing, and it increases the risk of depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. Holt-Lundstad's research found that loneliness increases the risk for earlier death from all causes, excluding suicide, by 26%. It's miserable to be lonely, said Richard Weisbord, a Harvard University lecturer who has studied loneliness. It's a sign of societal failure, too, like we're not caring for each other, which should concern us versus a transient experience. When comparing men and women of all ages, their answers were similar, noted Gallup senior global news writer Benedict Vigers, who wrote the analysis. However, breaking the data down by age revealed discrepancy. It's certainly a wake-up call, a flag to address this issue that does seem to be weighing heavily on the American young male population, Vigers said. The Gallup data also showed that 57% of younger men in the United States said they felt stressed every day, compared to 48% of other adults. They also reported daily worry at a higher rate. The United States ranked second for loneliness reported by younger men among the 38 higher-income democratic countries in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, an intergovernmental organization that advises governments on policy. Only Turkey had a higher percentage among men 15 to 34, 29%, while France, Ireland, Canada, and Spain followed the United States with at least 1 in 5 men that age reporting loneliness. The data found that the United States was one of only 3 countries, along with Iceland and Denmark, where young men were significantly lonelier than the rest. Vigers said the difference between American young men and the rest of the population was striking, also revealed a discrepancy among American women ages 35 to 54.